Hi everyone and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, where today we're going to be doing a reading on Trevino. And so she's been a TikToker who's now pretty much been, I don't know, has she been successfully canceled yet? As a giant video came out from Rotten Mangoes, aka Stephanie Sue, on Trevino, kind of documenting her not being so nice to people around her, her behaviors, her past, and the such. I have not watched that video, but I have heard many, many things about it. But what I wanted to do a look at is I want to do a general reading on Trevino. Who is she? What kind of life is this? What are things kind of going on? What are things that we can know about? What are things that maybe I can confirm, what I can't confirm? Uh, Again, my background on Trevino is she's a train wreck on TikTok. She apparently dates young men who are in prison for sending people off to the other side, and apparently not being good to her children. And she makes millions of dollars, but she claims that like her children live with her, but then there are claims that they don't live with her, that CPS has been called and the such. So I want to just take a look into who is Trevino and what can we know. So without further ado, quick reminder, everything I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, y'all, just my opinion, psychic downloads, and the such. So if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So without further ado, who is Trevino? At the heart and core of her, she's a liar, a manipulator, a sneak, and a snake oil salesman. That's the Magician reverse. This is someone who wants to create something and is going to be able to, and is going to create something, saying and doing with whatever means necessary she needs to do to get there, whether that's lying or not. Why is this the Devil card reversed? Is this our Triangle People organization? No, wonderful. Why is it that like any like person who has like a large following or has a large following, like got promoted on like an app or the such, why does it always seem that they're just not a good person, or they're always a part of this like influencer type of vibe that's not coming from a good place? She sold whatever she could to gain fame, popularity, and the such from a higher level of being. As from a financial influence here, the Hermit card reversed. She's here to light up something. I'm here to light the way. I'm here to direct a narrative. I'm here to direct the path towards what this is. What? Because the Hermit initially should be all about isolation, going on your own path, self-reflection. Seeing this in a financial sense, it's like she's very isolated away from other people. But over here, it's like just at the core of her, I get that she's here to light the way in a financial sense for something. It's like you need to show others the way in a financial sense of what to do and how to do it. But the hopes and fears here, it's like we need to bring balance to something. I need you to bring balance to me, myself, and I. Unseen obstacles. She blew up too quickly, too big, too fast. Either she blew up too big, too fast, or it's good luck and good opportunity. It's like things kind of just spiraled out of control here, is almost what it feels like. Because negative energy here, the world saw her for what she truly was, or that's what's kind of coming here. It's like you have two masks that you show the world, the good and the bad, and you didn't, and like we're kind of like mixing and melding the two. What's going for her is the Strength card up reversed, which is we're going to have the mask fall. We're going to have the mask show things. Because here in the past, I thought I got cut free from all my burdens. However, this is also a sense of I am not seeing things from a new perspective. I'm not trying to do new things. I'm just trying to keep doing the old. As here in the future, this is eyes wide shut stuff. This is all Triangle People stuff. If y'all are interested in like what our like what's the difference between our triangle people, alleged triangle people organization, and like organizations such as like the Freemasons? I have a video or a live stream that I've done that I actually looked into this topic, and this is feeling so triangle people coded, where it's like, we're here for influence and power and the such, and this is how you're going to get it. What does she have to do with all of this? What? I wasn't expecting her to be like, I allegedly triangle people sort of things, but I was not expecting that. So, and that's kind of just like generally who she is. So it's like, well, if she's triangle people, then why is she like, and that's coming out very, very, very strong. So if she's a triangle people person, what is kind of like, why is she getting pushed for like this triangle people influence agenda? Like, why? What was the messaging that she was supposed to send out for them, the influence? What was their message with her? Because it's like, she has to light the way to something when it comes to finances. You must light the way. But there's also a sense here of like, she almost like, I want to say trailblazed the path forward to something. And I'd not, and like in a financial sense of making money in some way, of doing something. I don't know. What is this? What is that all about? The triangle people. Let's look at that financial piece first. No? We'll just look at the triangle people in general. What message is she sending out for the triangle people, essentially, then? I'm using a completely different deck. The Magician. Again, snake oil salesman. She is selling you a false narrative. Why is she selling you this false narrative? Because the mask is slipping. Because there's no other option but to sell you the false narrative of what we have. We don't have anything else with the Seven of Cups reversed here. Because from a financial influence here, we thought we're too big for our britches. What message is she supposed to be sending out? It's one of lies, deceit, deception, because that's all we have. We're falling on our swords because this is what's always worked for us in the past. And we're trying to this is like, I don't know what is going on with Ash Trevino, and apparently she's like trying to get them out of a jam and or a pickle. However, too much blood has already been spilled. And words have already been spoken. Also, Ash has a mind of her own. So she just does whatever she wants to do. Here, also with the Knight of Swords, is what goes for her. She just spews shit out. Like, she's a loose cannon. Because, yeah, here in the past, we come up here with an offer. But here in the future, it's like the boogeyman's about to get her. Like, her lies, her deceit, her deception come towards her. Again, what I'm assuming here and what I'm seeing is this card looks a lot like a really, really young, at least to me, like a younger Ash Trevino. Some people may say not, some may say yes, but just she reminds me of her. It's like she's also a little bit of a wildfire, a little bit of a wild cannon. She kind of says and does things on her own. She isn't like fully fully part of this, but it's like her message that she's supposed to be sending out is one of, it's like, you need to get us out of a pickle of some sort. What I'm getting here is, I've seen that our triangle people are not, how do I put this? They're not doing so hot. They're kind of going down. And Ash Trevino was like, how do we get in on TikTok? How do we get in with this younger generation? How do we influence them? How do we get money from them in this new social media form, or this new social media format? And Ash Trevino was their answer. This is who they put money behind, to get them out of their jam, their pickle, so they could just kind of keep doing what they were doing. Okay, so how long has Ash been allegedly a part of these triangle people things, these triangle people games? Like, is this like a conscious thing that she's like I'm a part of the club? Or is this more like, oh, we're pushing you and we'll give you money if you push these certain messages, X, Y, Z? Or is she like, yeah, no, I'm in on the whole thing. Let's do this. So like what is she? Like, is she like a full-fledged alleged member? Has she been doing it a while? Like, what's kind of going on here? I'm curious. This was not what I was expecting. So let's take a look here. Oh, she's in the club. She's definitely in the club. She's also someone who's been there, it feels like, for a while. She commands this sector. Like, what I see with the triangle people is they have influencers or people that influence multiple different sectors, whether this is a sector in tech, a sector in finance, a sector in entertainment, a sector on TikTok, a sector on Facebook, a sector on YouTube, XYZ platform. They have agents or people who kind of controls certain areas of the internet, media, the papers, consumption of information, wherever you get your. They have actors, and Ash is kind of the master of this branch. And she's really good at deflecting, denying, and ignoring things for the most part. She's able to jump away from people. She's also able to defend herself with a lot of stuff. From a financial influence, she was forced. Do I think she was forced into this position? Oh, yes, I heard that very clearly. That was a very, yeah, she was forced to do this. One, because it's like we had dirt on you, it feels like, that we'll cover all this dirt up for you and we'll make you a star. If you don't, we'll have all this dirt go down. It's almost like this is a creator that the algorithm pushed and then the fake algorithm pushed because they knew they could have dirt on her to control what she says, to control how she maneuvers. So like in that way, she was forced into this role. But again, there's a choice. Whether do you want to be the big social media star? I'm hearing yes. Or do you want to be the person who maybe works on their life? No. Because, yeah, hopes and fears. I don't want to look at that part of my life. I don't want to look about it. I don't want to see about it. She got overconfident in, like, what could be done and or said. Again, because this offer came into her. It's like, we can give you this nice, shiny new offer. And we can, like, what the heck has she done that's got her, like, running scared? Because this is, like, secrets being hidden. And what has she done that's got her running so scared? Because, yeah, here in the past, yeah, I made a deal. And here in the future, you're going to burn it, crash out and burn at the bottom of the deck. Two of Pentacles, I have a decision. Do I focus on me? Or do I focus on my family? Or do I sell my family out? Okay, Miss Ash Trevino. Also, does she have a weird picture that, like a photo frame or something, like, behind her? Like, in her live streams, because I've heard she's, like, a live stream queen. There's, like, a picture behind her, and it's got a triangle on it. Very, very obvious in her background. There's a very obvious sign of triangle people activities in her videos. Like, it's a part of it. It's, like, pretty blatant, but if you knew what you're looking at. But you would probably, like, glaze over it because you don't know what you're looking at, is what I'm kind of seeing when it comes to, like, our eyes wide shut, triangle people sort of vibe. What the heck? Okay, so I'm going to grab a true crime here. Wherever that deck went. Oh, here it is, way over here. Whoopsie-daisies. And I want to take a look at, well, what the heck do they have on her that has her, like, so scared? Like, is it really anything? Or I should say, from what they have on her, is it really that damning to her? And if so, if it's that damning, like, what the heck is it? Because, I don't know, I'm curious, but again, all alleged, y'all. No facts, my opinion, psychic downloads, and the such. So, this is just really weird. I was not expecting any of this, but allege. I'm just seeing, like, if you want to make it anywhere and enter any form or fashion, you need to kind of pay the piper, aka this group, to get into that sort of club. But what do they have on Ash Trevino? Man-made disaster. This is hidden way, way back in the boonies. Yeah, I need to keep this secret. Some information disappeared on her, tying her to things. Well, I love that at the bottom of the deck we have mind control. Yeah, she's being controlled about something. Oh boy. So looking at what did Ash Trevino do? There's evidence, it feels like, that has gone missing down here. About I got like something to do with a car going kablooey. That's what I saw when I saw this man-made disaster, and it did result in, or it was planned in some. I'm gonna grab my clarifiers before I say a lot more, because what this is getting me is, like, I was being a young dumb person. I'm running with people I shouldn't be running with. I was like a getaway driver. Yep. Like, I was a getaway driver for things. They were able to tie me to being a getaway driver. Oh, wait. Yeah. It was this happened really quick. I was messing with the wrong dudes. Like, what did she do is my question. Got stuff falling on the floor. So, like, what I'm getting here currently is, like, what do they have on her? Like, what is this information? Yeah. What I'm getting. So we have the targeted plot here, along with the man-made disaster. Again, I saw car go kablooey. Why is this? Because, well, was a night of wild partying. There was a night of wild things. You do young, dumb, stupid shit. However, this can be tied back to her doing, I don't know, with like a car or a fingerprint or something. Evidence did go missing, it feels like. And that's kind of like something that we don't know about. And it's like, we're just going to move forward even though we might not have everything that we need on you. I was up here from a financial influence. This is something that came in, hit it. Get in, get out, gone. Also, I feel like whether something got dumped in the woods and or something else. We want hopes and fears here. We want to keep this a secret. Who was she running with before, like, she got onto her TikTok career and the such? Because this is giving me, like, she was running with some pretty powerful people all the way back in the day who kind of helped her get away with stuff, get away with some shenaniganery. And there's a lot of people who are protecting her from this crime that was allegedly, potentially committed. We're covering stuff up for you. This was someone who tried to come in, help. Hey, we can help guide you, protect you. But in reality, like, what they came in as is this guardian that's going to always protect you. But in reality, they were this alluring person who's like, we're going to protect you and we're going to do so. But in reality, they're like a deadly dancer. They're someone who is kind of part of the game. They're deadly. They're disguising. They're not who they say they were. Because over here, as well as like what's going for her, she is trapped like a rat. She can't say anything about this. Because if she would, this is digging up old information, and old information would get dug up on her again. That has been hidden from the internet that people don't know about. Because here in the past, someone who might have faked their own passing, and this would be earth-shattering news. But I'm also getting here Again, there's something to do with we can dig up stuff on you and place blame on you for things. Because, yeah, in the future, she's trapped. She's also extremely anxious and worried about this. I wouldn't doubt if she is using substances or the such to kind of cope with, oh, is this shenaniganery coming out or not? And she's kind of worried about it. So that's what I'm kind of seeing for Ash. What do they really have on her? It just seems like, I think she was a part of some sort of alleged crime, and this getting out, whether this involved with someone passing or not, someone kind of came in and said, we'll protect you. They protected her, and now she's kind of just like, well, shit. Now she's stuck where she's at. She's trapped. She can't say anything about this either. So what I'm going to look at next here for Miss Ash Trevino is her career kind of over with, essentially? Like, is her career over with now that Stephanie Sue kind of came in and did a big expose on her, or not? Like, what is her career looking like? Is she going to go away, or is she still going to get money pumped into her platform, essentially, to be this big influencer? Because again, it's like she's part of some bigger plot, but also they have her connected with some sort of, I think, alleged smuggling stuff too. There's some big stuff with smuggling. Also, some sort of alleged, I want to say, like, cartels. I don't know what that means. I don't know what. I get pretty strong that there might be some cartel stuff as well. But let's just see if she's got some. What's kind of next for her after this cancellation? She's not going to get any money anymore. She's been, she got exposed for some stuff. She also, it seems like, broke a contract. She does not have the backing of her supporters from before. Why? Because they're now looking at different people. It's like, you weren't panning out in the way that we wanted you to. You were good, you were great, and then now you're not anymore. Because, she got caught doing something that she wasn't supposed to be doing. As the unseen obstacles down here, the Ace of Cups. We're going to give you an emotional offer. You're going to lose all your money. This is, to me, like, what's kind of next for her. This is going to be going back to her, I want to say, old job. Not old job, but she's going back to the thing that she did before this. So this is a person who's taking a younger individual by boat and going from point A to point B. I don't know if that kid wants to go from point A to point B, or if this is consensual or not. There's monsters coming to you in the middle of the night while you're in the middle of the bed. I always get this as people doing the nasty between the sheets, and sometimes whether they are consenting or non-consenting. That is dubious at best. This is also the Page of Cups over here reversed. Ash should not be near any of her children. It's also the youngest card in my entire deck, doing with young children. Because here in the past, I used to do this with a partner of mine. And now here in the future, I'm going to have to rearrange, mix shit. I'm kind of a little bit out of control. I got to figure out my next moves. I don't have money. Someone might come in and say, hey, we'll give you back your old stuff. You can do that for us again. That's all I'm going to read on here, because this is weird. I don't know why someone would put this one out in the middle of doing that. So that's all I'm reading on. That's all. I'm not going no farther because it seems like she's not getting money anymore from her big people. So she's got to go back to doing stuff with maybe cartels and moving things from point A to point B, whether with their consent or not, if they are sentient or not. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave this here. Otherwise, if you would like to join YouTube members or get a personal reading, you can see videos like this early, as well as get access to like exclusive content. Or if you just want to book a personal reading with me, everything for that is linked down below in the description box. If you want to leave an emoji, leave a flower. I don't care which flower it is. I would really appreciate the engagement, as it helps other people find my channel, and people see my videos. So if you would like to check that out, please do so. Otherwise, thank you again so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. So bye!